Hey guys, so before the video gets started, I want to give a big shout outs to Poke Ninjas and the Pixelmon server for sponsoring the WBE this season. A big shout out to you guys. Thank you all very much for the amazing support, and thank you for sponsoring the WBE. And I also wanted to give a quick shout out to the Onaj link down in the description below. You guys can go ahead, you can pick up a Maryland Torterrapins t-shirt if you want to, or support any of the amazing coaches. I personally am going to be getting a Bronx Beartics t-shirt. I'm probably going to be getting a Vicavolts t-shirt too. So I would really appreciate if you guys went down there and supported the coaches in the league. It would mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the WBE. This is going to be the Week 3 battle. We are going up against Jodor and the Seattle Seakings. I'm super excited for this game. I'm super excited because I haven't played Joe in quite some time, and I hope you guys like the new layout. It doesn't show the bottom screen, however. I think it shows more of the top screen, which is really, really nice. I think it just makes it a lot better. If you guys did not watch the team builder, please go watch that. It'll go over everything that I'm bringing. I'm bringing Choice Scarf Darmanitan, which I did regen, by the way. 3000 IQ. I'm bringing Choice Banded Zygarde, which will probably be my leads, Spadef Mega Aggron, Z Hyper Beam Superior, Mixed Defensive Mesprit, and a Physically Defensive Milotic. Finally bringing the Snake Core, bringing all 3 aspects of the Snake Core. Gotta love it. We're gonna go with Trainer version 2. And I think if I turn this up just a little bit, that should be fine with you guys. Alrighty, so let's see what he brought. Okay, he didn't bring Mega Venusaur, which is really surprising. He also didn't bring Donphan, which means that his only Stealth Rocker could be Infernape. He did bring Haxorus, which is kind of surprising. Come on, there we go. So we'll make this Grand Bowl. That Grand Bowl, and then instead of this, he brought Haxorus. Okay, that's actually fine. He said his Haxorus nickname didn't go through. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Okay. As I said before, my Zygarde is going to be my lead of choice. He doesn't have a really good switch in to Banded Thousand Arrows. Z Hyper Beam is going to be really good, like really, really good. He doesn't have a switch in to Leaf Storm, and his switch in to Leaf Storm is going to be, I don't even know. However, Darmanitan is looking phenomenal this game. So is Milotic, just in general. He doesn't have a really good way of beating Milotic. Okay, so he led off with this thing, which is fine. Probably wants to go right into my Milotic. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go right into my Milotic. Good lead off on my opponent's part for sure. Good lead off for sure. I assume he's going to go for either the Ice Punch or the Play Rough here. Super Fang, and he misses. That is why I hate running Super Fang. Right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to click Toxic, because he doesn't want this thing to get burned. His best switch into this is Jellicent. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Toxic. If I get a Toxic off on this thing, it's just as good as Life Coming. If I get a Toxic off on this thing, it's honestly just as nice. I'm going to go ahead and lower this just a little bit. I did change the settings on my microphone just a little bit to try to see if I can make it a little bit more clear, if I can make it a little bit better. Yeah, that's the goal. He does stay in, which is super unfortunate. But at least I have this thing poisoned. He now can't switch into 2,000 arrows at all. Goes for Super Fang again. This is fine. I think what I'm going to do here, I think I'm actually going to recover. Yeah, I think I'm just going to recover. Because even if he goes into his Jellicent, I can Toxic it next time. He's going to go into his Manectric, which is fine. I'm back at full health, and I got a nice little Toxic off. Part of me wants to go into my Zygarde. Part of me wants to go into my Zygarde. But I think Mesprit is just overall the safer play. Like, he can click 2 Thunderbolts. My Mesprit does live 2 Thunderbolts. And he predicted that and went for Hidden Tower Ice. I'm glad I didn't go into my Zygarde. I'm so glad. There's no need for me to predict this early on in the game. And he's predicting hardcore. Okay. So I want my rocks up. I want my rocks up, and I want them up now. However, I don't want to get Pursuit Trapped by Sneasel, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a slow U-turn here. The last thing I want is to get trapped, like Pursuit Trapped by Sneasel, because this thing actually does a lot of work versus his entire team. Lil Thug, and this is Sneasel. He was going for the Pursuit Trap. Okay. And that did a crap ton of damage. Holy shit. That was insane. Okay. That's massive. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to go to my Mega Aggron. I'm going to go to my Mega Aggron. I'm going to Mega, and I think I'm going to click... Toxic. I think. Because if he... Yeah, I'm going to Mega Evolve, or I could click Earthquake. Earthquake covers the Manectric switch in as well as the Infernape switch in. It also gets a little bit of damage off on the Jellicent. I'm going to go for Earthquake. It'll also kill this thing. He stays in. Awesome. This low kick doesn't do a whole lot to me. Taunt. So glad. So glad. And this Earthquake is going to kill, so Aggron kills Sneasel with Earthquake. That's amazing. That's amazing to start out with. So now if he goes into... Trying to think. If he goes into Infernape... If he goes into Infernape, I think I'm just going to click Earthquake. If he goes into Haxorus... If he goes into Haxorus, I'm going to click Heavy Slam twice because I do tank a +1 Tectonic Rage. Yeah. And then that'll put him in range of E-Speed. Ooh, Mold Breaker. Even then, I still can tank it. It does 108. I didn't even think about Mold Breaker breaking through Filter. Do I go for Thunder Wave first to make sure that it's slowed down? No. I'm gonna go for 2 Heavy Slams. SD, that's even better. That's even better, honestly. Because that means that my Darmanitan can still outspeed it. And he's at a little bit above 50, which means Earthquake does 48 to 56. Flare Blitz does 55 to 65. What I'm going to do here is, expecting the Earthquake, I think I'm going to go into my Mesprit. Because realistically, I don't need rocks. I don't need rocks anymore. But what I do need is I do need my Mega Aggron. And I am going to expect the Tectonic Rage. I know Mold Breaker will make it hit me anyway through Levitate, but I think Mesprit is the most expendable member as of right now. Yep, and that's exactly what he is. He's Tectonic Rage, so Mesprit's going to go down here, which is fine. Mesprit dies to Tectonic Rage from Haxorus. Super... I mean, it's not fine, but it's not terrible. Like, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Also, that audio sounded absolutely terrible, and I don't know why. Okay, so now... So now I think I go into my Darmanitan and I click Flare Blitz, because Flare Blitz kills this thing. It does 55 to 65. In order for it to do that much amount of health, he needs to be near max HP, which I know he cannot. He needs to be Jolly to be able to outspeed Darmanitan. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to click Flare Blitz. It does kill this thing. Let me take Mesprit off the screen for you guys, I'm sorry. Playing without rocks does kind of suck, but you know what? It could be worse. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Flare Blitz. It definitely kills. If he switches into Jellicent, this thing is super weak and it no longer has its Z move, meaning that my Mega Aggron can actually live the Tech Rage a lot easier. And Superior is looking absolutely fire. That's amazing. Good job, Darmanitan. This is why you are one of my favorite fire types of all time. Okay, so this is actually looking really nice. Jim, what's this? Infernape? What do I want to do? Okay. If he is Scarfed, if I get rid of this thing, I win with my Superior. If he's Scarfed, Close Combat does not KO me. If he is not Scarfed, I can actually kill him. Earthquake is the only thing that has a roll to kill me, and he is not Scarfed me. I get a free 66 to 78% off on this thing. That's amazing. Does he go for a setup move? Stealth Rock. Yes! Okay, so now... This is phenomenal. This is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to click Flare Blitz again. He can go into his Jellicent. His Jellicent's going to take a crap ton of damage from it. That thing's in range of E-Speed as well. Let's see how physically defensive this thing is. This should do about 40% to him, depending on how physically defensive he is. Yep, okay, sweet. Is he lefties? He is lefties. Okay. So... knowing that his Infernape is not Scarfed is actually phenomenal for me. Part of me wants to click Flare Blitz until I die, because then he'll be in guaranteed range of Leaf Storm. And I realistically don't need this thing anymore. Like, it was my main win con, but I have a feeling he's choice Scarfed on his thing. And by his thing, I mean, Manectric is what I meant to say like 5 minutes ago, but I started because I'm stupid. I could go into my... I think I'm just going to go into my Melodic. My Melodic has a phenomenal time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my Melodic. Because he's going to recover right here. I know he is. And then I can go ahead and I can get the Toxic off on this thing. If he switches into realistically anything, Bolt. Great prediction, dude. If I clicked Flare Blitz there, that would have been a really rough time. Like a really, really, really rough time. Great prediction. If I clicked Flare Blitz there, I just won with Darmanitan at that point, though. Okay, so Thunderbolt does 63% to me. Volt Switch does 50. I can recover that off. These choice specs, it does 95. Excuse me. I'm at 93. If he's choice specs, that means that my superior wins. So am I okay with sacking this thing off? Yes. Because a superior sweep late game would be amazing. I'm going to go ahead and click recover. Let's see what he goes into. He expected me to switch into... Not really sure. Not really sure what he expected there. However, now I'm in a situation where... it's a little difficult for me, right? So I can click Scald, and if he goes into his Jellicent, I click Toxic. If he stays and clicks Super Fang, I get some damage off on this thing, making my Zygarde a much bigger threat. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go for a Scald. Get some damage off on this thing. That did some good damage too. Thunder Wave. Oh, that's amazing. That just like boosted my Fizz Def. So now if he's like physically offensive, Infernape, I can actually tank hits a lot better. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click... I think I'm going to click Toxic here. He needs this thing to be able to switch into Zygarde. So I think since I clicked Scald last time, he's going to go into his Jellicent. I'm going to click Toxic. He needs to get off the Intimidate. Yeah, he's going to go into his Jellicent here. Sweet. Now just land this Toxic. Please, just land the Toxic. Freaking Milotic, dude. You are literally one of the most beautiful Pokemon on the entire planet. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god, are you serious? What? Alrighty, boyos, we are back where we started. Things are at a little bit amount of, like, different health, but as long as I hit this Toxic, we are going to be back where we were whenever we disconnected, which is amazing. Shout out to Joe for hopping in call with me and getting all this situated. We do land the Toxic, so this is amazing. So... So I don't really remember what I wanted to do originally. Also, there's the freaking notification again. I don't know where that comes from. So part of me wants to click Dragon Tail here, because if he can't really touch me, and I'd rather get in something that, like, if it's Milotic last mon, I can win. That would be ideal. Also, something I noticed whenever we were replaying it, he's actually not Scarfed Manectric, since he did switch up moves from Hidden Power Ice to Volt Switch earlier on in the game. So he's going to go for the recover as I click Dragon Tail, which is amazing. Shout out to Joe. He's so nice. The second I said you want to hop on call, he said, yeah, let's do it. Awesome. I love Joe. So I went ahead and I got this thing on out. Bringing in this thing is fine. I kind of just want to click Scald again. I'm just going to click Scald again, because, like, if he goes into his Jellicent here, he's going to go for Super Fang, which is okay. And I get paralyzed. Okay. I'm going to click Recover here. I'm going to click Recover. Here's the situation that I want to have happen. I want him to go into his Jellicent as I go into my Superior, because I can just win. Another thing I'm considering doing, but Z Hyper Beam doesn't kill Manectric, and Overheat definitely kills me. Yeah, I can't set up with it. However, since I know he's not Life Orb or anything like that, my Melodic does live a hit. If I get off a Scald, I do win. So, also Grain Bolt died to Toxic. My Melodic kills Grand Bull with Toxic. Okay, I kind of sort of want to preserve Differential. If I can get a big win here, it'd be nice. I'm going to go into my Mega Aggron. I need to preserve Differential, and plus I don't want to get paralyzed and then not kill this thing with Leaf Storm. So he's going to go for the Thunderbolt, which is nice. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Earthquake. So he clicks Flamethrower. So Aggron kills Manectric with Earthquake. Now if he goes into... I really want to get the Z Hyper Beam thumbnail. Shit. How can I get the Z Hyper Beam thumbnail? Do you like how that's what I'm thinking about? How can I get the Z Hyper Beam thumbnail? Okay, I'm gonna go into my Melodic. And then I don't want to pull a double. And then I'm going to click Recover to see if he switches out. He does go for Flare Blitz, which is really nice. I'm going to take 0 from this because I'm paralyzed. 145, he crit me. Yeah, to 54. Okay. Okay. Oh, he is Life Orb. Shit! I can't get the Z Hyper Beam thumbnail! Infernape dies to full air hits recoil. Okay, so in order to prevent this from going on forever, I'm going to go into my Superior and I'm going to click Leaf Storm. He goes for Hex, which is really, really good. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click Leaf Storm. Oh, I just realized I still have Infernape on the thing. Talking to Joe about this, like, having the disconnect really sucked. Alright, all we need is for him to click a move, and then we can see if we close this out. And we hit the Leaf Storm. Good job, Superior. Good job. And if he goes for Ice Beam here, it's fine. In order to risk not having Leaf Storm miss, I'm going to click Giga Drain here and ensure the big victory royale. Okay, we'll go ahead. Nice 5-0 victory again. Shout out to Joe for being really nice and getting in call and replaying that. That was huge. But we do come out with a really big victory. The SNEC core came in clutch. But guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below for me. Go check out Joe's side of the battle. Phenomenal dude. Absolutely love him to death. But like I said, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you guys. Wow, I burped. In the next video. Bye-bye.